Hi everybody, this is Dee from Dee's Creative Hands Crochet. Okay, I got a bunch of stuff to talk to you guys about. One, I got my other Mary Maxim haul in. I got 4 more bags, and then I also got some other stuff I want to show you. But the 4 bags, I'm not even going to bother showing you. They're exactly like the other ones, except instead of the little packs of 6 of that sparkly yarn, I got the prism yarn instead. And I already put them away because I got them and I just got busy and didn't realize what I was doing. So anyways, I got 4 balls of the chunky prism in place of the 2 6-packs of the sparkle yarn, which I've never had the prism yarn, so that'll be my first time with it. So I'm happy about it. I appreciate what I got, and it's well worth the money. Okay, what else I got in there? They have right now for, I believe it's $7.99, 1-pound bags of sugar and cream cotton. And 1 pound is a lot. For $7.99, I mean, you pay $2 to $3, $3.50 sometimes for 1 ball. And let me show you how much you get. Okay, this is the first bag. That's a lot of yarn. That's 1 pound of cotton yarn. As far as I'm concerned, this is the best buy for cotton yarn out there. I mean, it's not crazy soft, but it's cotton yarn, and I use cotton for everything. I love cotton yarn, if you guys don't know that already. I love cotton, I love bamboo, and I love wool for certain things, but cotton and bamboo are my favorite types of yarn. My favorite big box yarn would be Unforgettable, hands down Unforgettable. But I love Noro and hand dyes and all that fancy stuff too. But cotton yarn's hands down one of my favorites. So I got this lime green, and they're called 1 pound bags, factory mill-ends. There ain't a darn thing wrong with it. It's just balls of cotton. I'm going to toss it over here. Then I got one all in red. And that's a lot of yarn. Look. That's a lot of cotton yarn. $7.99. And if you got a coupon or whatever, I got the hiccup, so bear with me. If you have a coupon, which Mary Maxim always has a coupon out there. Let me take a drink, see if I can get rid of these. Okay. And I got some natural color. It's like, I don't know what you call it, like beigey white, off-white colored, which is nice, and natural color. And I do macrame, so I can also use this for macrame. And then I got this light aqua. Really pretty, right up my alley. Then I got dark aqua, and these aren't great big balls. Then I got a medium colored blue. I got 2 whites, which is cool. I was already thinking poncho or something for this. And they're in the big balls as well. Got 2 whites. And then I got this one variegated. If you can see, it's all the different tones of green. Dark green, medium green, a little bit like a grass green. Very pretty. Green's one of my favorites, So anyways, $7.99. I mean, that's the best deal out there as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you get those little bitty balls, Let me see if I can grab something real quick. Hold on. Now this right here is considered a super size. And it's 3 ounces. And I believe these are like, the super size are 3 something for that 1 ball. You see all I got for $7.99? If you're looking for cotton, that's the best way to go. And this is Mary Maxim, if I didn't mention that. Mary Maxim. And they've always got them. Right now they're in the clearance area, I believe, but I think they're always there. But they're like $7.99. Whenever I've bought them, they're always $7.99. So, but you know, compared to this, for half of that cost, it's a good deal. Okay. Been working on the tutorial. My friend Crystal's gonna help me edit. So we're one step closer to having a tutorial. Once I've learned this editing thing, I'm going to whip these tutorials out. But until I understand what I'm doing, you know, it's going to be a slow process. So thank you for being patient with me. Just know that they are coming. And I have a head full of tutorials I want to do. I just have to know how to do the editing and splicing together of the different parts of the tutorial. So that's my hold up. So as soon as I get that down, we're off to the races. Okay, I've been making, I need a dishcloth, okay? After a while, your dishcloths start looking a little ratty or whatever. And it was time for me to make some new ones. So I've been making all kinds of them. I think I've made like 16 of them in the last 3 days. Yeah. So this is a big stack of them that I made. You know, there's no rhyme or reason to, you know, what size or whatever. Mark says I was making them too big, so I made some smaller and whatever. But a lot of these have, this is all cotton. A lot of these have that scrubby cotton yarn in them. And like this one's real big. I just used a bunch of scraps. I don't know if you can see the scrubby yarn that's in there. But I just used a bunch of my scraps and made a whole bunch. There's a bunch more of, I got some in the kitchen. So I brought those in here so I could show you. And, you know, I mean, they turn out pretty even when you use scraps, you know. They turn out pretty. So there was a bunch of half balls of variegated and whatnot. And I just put some of that scrubby yarn with it. And they're very absorbent. They're thick because they're doubled. They're thick and they do the job. Then there's some of this, the other kind of scrubby yarn. Let's see, let me hold it up close so you can see. See how it's sparkly and it's a little scratchier? I made a couple of these as well. All it is a half double crochet. That's pretty much all I did. And I made a couple of those as well for, you know, scrubbing pans and whatever. So I thought I would show you those. My next make, I got the, you know, sometimes you just lose it for a project. You know, you're doing a project and you just, all of a sudden you just don't even want to touch it. I don't know what it is about that. I'll start another project because I don't feel like finishing up that other one. No reason why. It wasn't hard or didn't get, you know, whatever. But that summer top, I just been sitting in front of me in a yarn bowl on my kitchen table and I have not touched it. So I'm coming clean. I have not touched it. So that will be sometime. As soon as I get my Crojo for it back, then I'll get that done. The other day I was watching, I'm going to take another drink. My allergy medicine always dries my mouth out. It's actually cold here right now, which is really weird because we've been in like the 80s, 90s, and 100 and above. And humid, oh my goodness, just sit and sweat. Right now it's like 70 degrees. I mean, it's actually chilly. Mark's walking around in a sweater. I mean, it's actually chilly right now. I know 70 degrees sounds pretty warm, but it really isn't when you got a wind or whatever. We had a little bit of a rainstorm earlier and it just, the temperature just plummeted. So it's kind of nice to be in here and not sweating half to death. But anyways, I was watching a Yarn Geek Live again. Ginger, just, you gotta love her, man. I just love her so much. She makes me smile. Every time I watch her, she makes me smile. And she feels like if she was my neighbor, we'd hang out all the time. You know, it's that kind of feeling I have for her. I just love her to death. Well, anyways, do you remember the bucket basket bag I made that I'm doing the tutorial for? Well, that ended up going to my granddaughter, like I told you. I'm making the tutorial for it now, and I still got pictures of it, so I can post that. But that went to my granddaughter, whose birthday was on the 4th of July, and she loved it. Oh, she was just thrilled with it. So that made my heart, you know, that was nice. Anyway, she was tickled, running around showing her friends. She's 14. And run around showing her friends, and, oh, Grandma, this feels so nice. And she loved it, and that just made my heart happy. So that was cool. But anyways, in the meantime, I watched Yarn Geek, and she was making a cross-body bag, okay? And she showed us how to make the bottom of it and told us just go up from there, and then I'll get back to you and whatever. In the meantime, I got impatient and just continued on, as I always do. I just have this thing about patterns and tutorials. You know, I do follow some, but not very many. Anyways, I started the bag, and then her live got cut off because her son came in and all kinds of stuff. Well, since then, she's made a tutorial and continued on. But while all that was going on, I finished my bag. So it's over here on Gemma. And I will show you. This is actually leftover yarn from when I made the thing. And this is the crossbody bag that I made. Basically, it has the same pointed flap. I really like that pointed flap. And I just put some tassels on it and whatever. And it's a crossbody bag, which that's perfect for me. Maybe even up a little higher would be good. But anyway, so that's what I ended up making out of, she showed us how to make the bottom. See if you can see, like, you know, like an envelope. And you keep going in the round. And so that's what I did, and then I finished the bag. So that bag's going back up on Gemma. Oh boy. Hold on there, heavy girl. Okay, let's see. I wanted to show you that. I wanted to show you the cotton washcloths. Okay, Mark's been making on that egg machine, that Addy egg thing. He's been making me out of cotton long tubes, like I showed you before. I'll show you in just a second. And I'm going to make a rug out of it. I've decided I'm going to braid it, and then I'm going to make a rug out of it. Or I may crochet it, but I think I'm going to braid it. Anyways, so there's a lot more colors, but they're very long. He's been making me big yarn. Can you see how that tube does so good? I just love it. I got some in this color. I got some in dark green. I got some in lighter green. Anyways, and he's doing some blues now for me to go with that. And I think I may even throw a brown one in there. But anyways, he's been making them, and I'm using a whole skein of I Love This cotton for each thing. And he's making me a bunch of them. So I'll be showing you guys that soon too.
Crash the party.
Oh, you're crashing the party. Here's my puppies. Okay. This one here is Gypsy. What's the matter? Daddy wake you up?
No.
This is Gypsy. She's a little bit chubby. Yeah, this is my Gypsy girl. Oh, that's Mama baby. Yeah, that's Mama's girl. Yes. So anyways, oh, she wants lovin's. Here, I'll bring her up closer to the camera so they can see your pretty face. Say hello. Say hello. So that's my little Gypsy. Okay. And this is her sister, Tie-Dye. Tie-Dye. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Say, Mama, don't hold me like that. Say, Mama, don't hold me like that. Oh, was you guys sleeping and Dad woke you up? I told Mark, I said, oh, I want to show everybody the puppies. Okay, Tie-Dye, say hello. Say hello. Oh, her's not happy right now. Here, let's get close to the camera. Say hello. This is Miss Tie-Dye. That's my baby.
Okay.
So these are our new puppies. This one right here is
Mouthy.
She complains to you. She barks at you when you don't give her food. She's very, she gets in trouble. We'll just put it that way. The minute the gate on the other side of the house is opened, she runs into my yarn room, goes to the bottom shelf, grabs as many balls of yarn as she can get in her mouth, and runs through the house like a maniac. Yeah, so this is a yarn thief right here, this tie-dye one. Well, she wants to be with her sister. Okay. Come here, fancy pants.
All right, I'm taking you. Bye-bye.
Oh, and this is my fancy pant. Yeah, I know. Say hi. This is my fancy pant. What? Oh, I love you too, sweetheart. She's very sweet, very lovey. Come here, Bobs. They know they're not supposed to be in here. Come here, Baba. I was going to let you see my big guy. I don't know how I'm going to get him up here. Come here, Baba. Oh, come here. Come right here. Come over here. Come here, Steve. Well, come here. Oh, he's a little too big.
Come on, Baba.
There's no way. We can't pick him up. He weighs 110 pounds. So, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
He's a big dude, huh, fancy pants? Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're wondering why they're allowed in this room.
All right, come on.
Okay, bye, guys. Go with Dad.
Come on.
Okay. So there's all the doggies, and you guys have seen my kitty. She's all black, and her name's TT. Well, her name's Miss Marbles, but she don't answer. So we call her TT, and she comes. So anyways, there's my puppies. You got to meet them. The two puppies and Fancy Pants, they're Frenchie Bulldogs. And Bodiddley is, well, this is what the pound told me, that he is half Old English Bulldog and half American Bulldog. I guess a family who had him for 3 or 4 years brought him in because they moved and they weren't able to take him with them. And I adopted him about 4 years ago. It's been a little over 4 years. So he's about 8 or 9, somewhere around there, close to 8 anyway. And and my kitty, I adopted her when I was in Kentucky, and she's a hunter. All she wants to do is hunt mice, and she gets the chipmunks, and she gets a frog, anything that moves outside that's little enough for her to get. And it makes me a little bit nervous because she likes to be out there at night, and we got coyotes here, and sometimes we'll hear the pack, you know, back in the woods, and makes me a little bit nervous. But she does come in when, you know, she's hungry and all that kind of stuff. And if it's raining, she don't want no part of it. A lot of times she goes, we have, let's see how many boats we got here. 3. Got 3 boats here. One was Mark's dad's, and it's not seaworthy. Another one Mark hasn't taken out in a really long time. And then another one, my niece has got it here. Anyways, TT goes in the one that Mark hasn't taken out in a long time. And she, if it's raining or whatever, and if it even starts to sprinkle, she won't even walk to come to the door. She runs right and gets in the boat. So that's her hiding spot, I guess. All right, well, that took up way too much time. But I wanted you guys to see my puppies. I've been telling you about them. Okay. Okay, pretty soon. I mentioned this in my community tab, but I wanted to show you with me holding the basket, give you a better idea. Okay, this basket is full to the brim with the labels of the yarn that I've used since August 1st of last year. Okay? What I'm going to do, I'm going to put up a separate video, so don't put it in the comments here. But I'm going to continue to fill it until August 1st. On August 1st, I'm going to count every single label. There's going to be a prize for whoever guesses the closest to that number. And then I'm going to also, me and Mark are going to sit down and add up the yardage, which is going to be something. This is full. This is heavy. This is heavy. And all that's in here is labels. So that's going to be another giveaway, but that's going to be towards August 1st. So just to give you an idea of how big the basket is, this is how big the basket is. And I keep it down here, and every time I use yarn, I stick the label in there. So that's going to be a contest, but that's not going to end, you know, it's not going to be until like August 1st, because it was from August 1st of last year, and I've kept every single label. Okay, so that's something to look forward to. Okay. I have some more books coming from the book outlet. I believe they're going to be here tomorrow. I also, I bought some yarn from Smiley's. I don't know if you guys have ever bought from them, smileysyarn.com. They're a little yarn shop in New York, and I guess Rich and Ray, the guys that own it, are retiring, and so they're going to close down their shop. So they always have such great deals, like, what is the name of the yarn I'm getting? Yarn Art Tahiti. There's a limit of 100 balls, and it's on sale this month for 59 cents a ball. Yeah, 59 cents a ball. Beautiful yarn. Anyways, I imagine the closer it gets to, they're going to be closing at the end of this month, beginning of August. The closer it gets there, the more they're going to be liquidating their stock. So you might want to keep an eye out on Smiley's. I ordered 100 balls. The Tahiti, I believe there's only black and white left. And I ordered 50 of each. 50 black, 50 white. I figured I could make something real cool out of it. I also put some in giveaways. So that is due, I believe, tomorrow as well. And then guess what I got? Thanks to Sherry Knowles. She messaged me and said, hey, Dee, Kramer's mystery boxes are in stock. They're never in stock. I don't know if you guys ever go to Kramer Yarns, but they have some of the coolest, I have a hair that's coolest mystery boxes. They're 10-pound mystery boxes for $37.50, I believe. 10 pounds. And it's usually very nice yarn. I've seen Crystal at Bag a Day get them. She usually gets them all the time. Every time I've ever checked, they were out. And I used to check on, pretty regular, out. So thanks to Sherry Knowles, I ended up with one. I could only buy one. They wouldn't allow me. I put 3 in my cart, but they wouldn't allow it. They would only allow me to buy one. So I got one, and it's coming. It has been shipped. I was notified it had been shipped, but I don't know how long it's going to take to get here. So I've got books, the Kramer mystery box, and my Smiley's yarn that should be coming anytime. Okay, let me see. I brought out all my whips. I don't know if you guys ever do this. Like I said, I get bored with something and I put it away. Well, some of the times you end up frogging it because you didn't put what size needle, or you don't remember what pattern you were following, or whatever. And I got a couple of those that I'm going to have to do. Now, 1 or 2 of these whips I think I've showed you before. This is the one with the, let me see, I'll pull it out, put it back in after. The C2C, all done in the neon. And I'm putting it together as a blanket with black. Is going to be my contrasting color for the joins. And that's probably going to end up with one of my granddaughters. So I've got that one, which we all know about. And let's see, what is this one? I don't even know what this is. It's black and sparkly. I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to do some investigating. Okay, it looks like, okay, I know what that is. That is a sweater. Okay, so a black sparkly sweater. That one I probably won't frog, because that one was pretty easy going. I couldn't even remember what that was. Isn't that terrible? Okay, this one. This is going to be a frogger, I think. This, going to be an Afghan, I believe. Yeah, Granny Square Afghan. This yarn is a big old pain in the butt. See this yarn? Now, I told you before how I feel about red. But there's someone in my family that really likes red. So I don't know. I may end up frogging it. It's very thin, but it's kind of that bumpy. I don't know. I think I got sick of working with it because it kept getting tangled. I can't remember what the situation was. Oh, yeah. Okay. Then, let me see. Oh, this one I'm definitely going to finish. This one is a virus blanket. And I caked up a bunch of ice magic glitz to go in this. I have purple and pink, and I even have a couple multicolored, but that's all going to go into this virus blanket. So this one I'm definitely going to finish. Matter of fact, I'm going to put that one over to the side and see what else I got here. Oh, the beach cover up I never finished. This is made with darn good yarn. Isn't it pretty? It's sparkly. It's very, very thin yarn. It's definitely a 1, if not smaller, if you can get smaller, like thread. And I think that's why it's sitting in the whip pile. How do you guys get motivated to do something with whips? You know, I just don't know. This one is a purple sweater I started making out of fez yarn. You guys know what fez yarn is? It's been since discontinued. But it's this, it's sparkly and it's fuzzy. It's probably about a 4 if you take into consideration the fuzz. And I know this is a bag-o-day pattern, so I guess I just have to figure out which one it is. Lord have mercy. And let's see what else I got here. Oh, yes. The giant sweater. Okay, no, that's not. That's not. Those are fingerless gloves. Okay. Here's a sleeve. Way too thin. I'm not really sure what I was probably making it for somebody else. Yeah, this is going to be a frog thing, I think. It's made with loops and threads chameleon. And I've got, yeah, this is going to be a frog thing. Okay. What was I thinking with those little skinny arms? Lord knows I wasn't making it for me. So I wanted to show you some of my whips and ask you guys, you know, what do you do when you get unmotivated about making something? Like I said, I got my summer Thompson out there. I was all excited to make it because it looks like a sunshine, and I was all excited to make it. And all of a sudden, I just don't want to touch it. I don't know. Maybe me talking to you about it will make me work on it tomorrow. I don't know. But anyways, at least I'm done with the washcloths, or the dishcloths. I have to make dish towels too, so I'll be working on those in between. But I think I'm going to frog the red one. I don't know. Definitely going to frog this sweater with the skinny sleeves. I don't know what that was about. What the heck? That was probably something I started a long, long time ago when I first started learning. Because that's been around a while, and I don't even know what the deal was with those skinny sleeves. Anyways, that's all the crazy whips I got around here. And I think I'll continue on with the purple sweater. That virus blanket, that pattern is by Fiber Spider. I absolutely adore him. I adore Fiber Spider, and he's so talented. I mean, if you guys have never seen Fiber Spider's work, you need to go over and subscribe to his channel. Not only is he a delightful person, I mean, he's just delightful. He makes you smile. I've said to him several times, or, you know, in the comment section, that he reminds me of my best friend, Mark. My best friend, Mark, passed away about 3 years ago. and he resembles him quite a bit. He talks like him quite a bit, and he's the smaller in stature. You know, he's smaller in stature, and my friend Mark was as well. And you know, sometimes I watch him, and it makes me think of Mark. You know, just I don't know. I just really enjoy watching him. And like I say, he is a very, very talented person. You really need to take a look at his channel. I'll put the link below. But anyways, that virus blanket is on Fiber Spider's channel. I know that purple sweater was one of Bag of Days. So then I know where it's gone. Skinny sweater's out of here. I'm frogging it. I believe that beach cover-up was also a Bag of Day. And red blanket, that's probably going to get frogged. And I need to work on the blanket for my grandchild. I don't know. There's just not enough hours in the day. And this month has been especially crazy with my monetization party and planning for that. You know, the 3 huge giveaways that me and Mark put together. I'm a Christmas and July fairy. I've donated prizes all over the place for people's birthdays and, you know, all that. And I just, wow, there's just been so much going on this month. And I'm forgetting to send people their tracking info and all kinds of stuff. You know, I just got my file cabinets are full. That's what I always say. My file cabinets in my head are full. So my little notes, I got little notes, those sticky notes everywhere, and pads of paper and calendars in every room. And Lord have mercy if I can keep up. But anyways, just wanted to come on tonight and share a little bit of that stuff with you. Some of my FOs, a bunch of my whips. I didn't show you the prism yarn. Let me show you that real quick. I showed you the cotton yarn. And I took all the prism yarn from all 4 bags and I put it in this one bag. And these bags were significantly smaller than the first Mary Maxim bags I got. But I think that's because of, you know, the big packs that they sent before. This is absolutely beautiful. It's 60 yards, made in Turkey, 100% acrylic. This is called Autumn Mist. And this is Mary Maxim Prism Chunky. Can you see the colors in there? Just beautiful. And I bet you I got 20 balls of it. So that's going to be something really colorful. And man, just look at them colors. That is some very nice yarn. I know this yarn is in their clearance too, by the way, over at Mary Maxim. It's in the clearance. I think it's like $1.99 or $2.99 or something like that. But I know normally this chunky especially was pretty expensive. At least I remember it being. I could be wrong, but I remember it being rather expensive. It's very pretty yarn. I'll deal with that later too. Okay, so that's that. You know, like I said, that was the only difference. I didn't get the thin sparkly yarn. I got the prism instead, which I was happy with because I got, what, 4 packs of each color of that. So that was okay. And then I got some more mellow spun, but I got it in that gray that I got before, and then a different color of blue. I wish I wouldn't have packed it up and put it all away, but I got excited and was going through stuff. And sometimes I can wait for y'all, and other times I can't. And this is I can't thing. So, so that's that. Okay, everybody. I guess that's it for now. I accomplished everything I think I wanted to do. And just keep in mind that basket, because that's going to be coming up in a couple weeks. And I want you, there's going to be 2 different prizes. One for the closest number to labels, how many labels, and how many yards. So that'll all be counted up and done. So I'll let you go for now. And thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys soon. Love you much. Have a good night. See the clicker. Nope. Second click.